everyone, today we're listening to another song here from the Eurovision 2020 selection. This one is from Romania. It's called Alcohol You by Roxen. And I've seen a little bit of hype on this one in the comments, so I'm excited to listen to it today. I've been sometimes really enjoying the Romanian entries, especially last year, so my expectations are high, as usual. Let's just get right into it. That's a nice instrumentation.
The sun is rising ink. For me it's hard to blink. I'm falling. I wrote some stupid words before I lost.
I'm liking the ambience in this opening here.
A taste of bittersweet to taste
the rhythm in the piano is... it's quite nice. I'm liking those small details that they put in the background. Very well mixed. Jeez. The percussion is incredibly well sounding. Solid strings here. Wow, that melody is so piercing, and that sounds. I like how everything's sucked into a void. And then this vocal becomes kind of the light in the middle. It's flowing beautifully. It's so vulnerable, the vocal style. Alright, building a little bit. The piano picks up. That snare is loud and super distinct. How they've layered everything is just insane. I'm loving those details that they put in the background with the string. Sound effects they've used in this is just... sucking in the void again. The flickering, the kind of staccato strings. There's so much variation going on, and the sound design and the detailing. Flows nicely into that segment. They scale it down beautifully. Just, you know, that average tempo that just leads it down really smoothly. Wow, like the... wow, okay. My first general impression of this is that there is... it didn't really ever get going in that sense, which is quite interesting. You know, it doesn't have this striking chorus that really is supposed to make you leave the song feeling wowed or anything. I think that the instead, this feels like there's a massive production nerd behind this song, because the amount of detailing and the work on sound design and the sound mix mainly, like production-wise, this is among the most flawless songs I've ever heard in Eurovision. That's no question. I mean, it's polished to perfection. Seriously. I'm gonna be hyping this one up way too much, because the way that they put everything together, they played around with the sounds so well and really made sure that every sound that they add into the song is polished just the way that they want them. They don't find a preset in you know, their digital audio software, and you know, they just don't find the preset and drag it in. They play around with it. Every sound that they put into this song has an intention behind it, and that is, you know, a producer's wet dream in a sense. You can get so nerdy into this stuff because I love how everything has been polished so well. everything is really distinct in the sound mix as well. You know, all of the sounds that come in, they are there for a reason, and they are there to fill something. Arrangement-wise, as I said, I was expecting, you know, kind of a bigger chorus to occur at some point in the song, but the way that they've actually approached this song is so, you know, kind of vulnerable in a sense. They've really struck on a more toned down, hidden emotion, you know, the one that you keep inside of yourself. It becomes really intimate in that sense. And how the instrumental has surrounded it, I think mainly how they've laid out the drums and the percussion in this song is really the key, because they've put everything really minimalistic, but they have drowned all of the sounds almost in reverb, so that it makes sure that there's this massive ambience surrounding everything in the song, and that's what really puts it together. There's a nice blend of how all of the sounds work with each other. I think, you know, this is one of those songs that if you just look at it from the songwriting perspective, how it's been put together, it's not too remarkable. But the way that they've combined the instrumentation, the way that they've mixed the instrumentation mainly, like the production, again, it's flawless. So that plays such a huge part. In songs like this, the production is so key into making it feel fulfilled and feel complete. And I absolutely adore how they produced this song, how they put everything together, the combination of sounds. You know, it's one of these experiences where you just have to kind of get lost into the music, because it can take you over. I strongly encourage, you know, I mean, everyone has heard this song probably a million times already, but headphones, really just lay back, take it all in, because it's one of these experiences of sounds that just surrounds everything and becomes so striking. I can go on and on about this song. I'm not going to remember like too much of the actual melodic side of things or chord progressions and such. I think the piano is quite nice, how it keeps itself constant, and the kind of chord pattern is kind of in a falling manner. They start on the chord higher and they move down to make it sound like a like it always starts as a risen thing and then it resolves down flat. It's just a nice contrast, and it works super well with how, I think, piercing the vocals are, because that's really the only word I can use to describe them, because they are really put centrally. They are really the beam of light that just kind of shines the way. It paves the way forward for the whole song to kind of just mess around, or like all of the instruments, they just go around everything. The vocal is constant in the middle, and then all of the sounds just kind of flow around it like a nice little movement. It's like they're dancing around the vocal. I don't know, it's super abstract to kind of go into detail how I feel about this song, but I'm super nerdy about this one, I gotta admit. It really took me. It did. I enjoyed that immensely. And I'm gonna be, you know, I think it's one of those that when you listen to the production, that's really your focus, you're gonna adore it. But then when you kind of listen to only the song on its own, maybe then you kind of lose the magic that it has a little bit. So it's one of these that you kind of have to really focus in order to absolutely enjoy to its fullest potential. But I mean, sometimes you're in that mood, and today I was, and I enjoyed this so much. So now I want to read what everyone else has to say about this song, because I think it's an interesting one that could be up for discussion. So do let me know your opinions on this song in the comments, and other than that, I will see you in the next one, so take care until then.